Hi guys, PH's Railway videos here. Today I am at the site of, I think it's called Bridge Road Station of the former Abbey Light Railway. The Abbey Light Railway was a 2-foot railway that opened in 1974 and closed in 2012 due to its owner dying. Today I'm going to be exploring the ruins of it. So here we start at the station. It's just in Kirkstall. There you go, a bit of the view around, and basically it was a curved platform. There wasn't any concrete or anything, just the flagstones with the white paint, which as you can tell is still there, and there wasn't really much here, so I'll go on to the next bit. Here we have an old information board. You can tell it's old because they haven't updated it. The Abbey Light Railway is still on here. You can see that it went from Abbey Terminal, which was at Kirkstall Abbey, to Bridge Road Station. Bridge Road Station is where I just filmed. I've got the track plan slightly wrong because there was a run-round loop here. There's a turntable here, the shed's here. You can actually still see the foundations of the turntable in the shed. That's where we'll be going next. Opposite Kirkstall Bridge Retail Park is the foundations of the old sheds, where you can quite clearly tell the foundations. It seems that the rails ran through here. Seems there was some sort of inspection pit here. And you can tell that there's been quite a lot of tree growth here. Just at the other side of the brambles is Kirkstall Bridge Station, and they've actually tried to cover up history by planting trees there. One more thing worth noting is that in the sheds you can actually still see a sleeper. One solitary sleeper standing alone in a midst of concrete that no one could be bothered to take out. Now, if we move over here, then they had a tiny turntable. It was just big enough to fit an 040, like a simplex or a Lister engine. They had one of both of those, even though there were only 3 simplexes left. Shows they were dead serious about collecting diesels. They never even had steam engines here though. So, alright then, just there is the turntable. Now, it's quite clearly just the turntable well. Next to these brambles, which just assaulted me. Then, anyway, like I was saying, this is the turntable well. You can see some bits of charcoal. Don't know why they're charcoal, but I guess it would make a good fire pit. So, yeah, it was a tiny turntable, as you may be able to tell. For context, here's my hand. Tiny turntable. Alright then, now we're going to move to the trackbed. Alright then, so now we're further down Kirkstall Bridge Retail Park, and this is the actual trackbed. You can still see some bashed up brick they evidently used as sleepers. Probably going to put some links to some videos of the old railway up in the top corner so you can see what it was like when it was running. Fortunately, we did have some, but we were such a genius that the phone that had it on, we couldn't back it up because we didn't have the right wire to do it. And unfortunately, the phone was left in an unlocked car that, surprisingly enough, got stolen. Who'd have thought? So, alright then, time for me to move onto the spectacle of the railway, or at least it was before it got knocked down, the bridge. So, the railway came out of the retail park, crossed this wonderful footpath, and then it ended up as the spectacle, the bridge. As you may be able to tell, the bridge isn't there anymore, only the old abutments, but you can still tell it was there, and in fact, still embedded in the footpath are 2 old sleepers, and you actually still have the pins that I have no idea what they're called. Anyway, this is the old bridge from the railway. I'm going to show you a picture of what it was like looking from the footbridge just over there, and show a picture of what it was like when the railway was there. I found online. The sheer amount of ivy in this cutting wasn't apparent in the last shot. Just look at all of this. It covers all the trees, covers all the embankments. It doesn't cover the footpath, which is good for us, but covers quite literally everything else. Wouldn't be surprised if it covers that building there soon. Sorry, just wanted to say that. Unfortunately, people have been disrespecting what should be a UNESCO World Heritage Site by littering it with dirty socks. So look at that, how rank is that? Ugh. And here we are at the considerably more overgrown Journey's End. Hopefully you can just about see the flagstones that separated the platform from the rest of it. I remember when it had just closed, there was a lovely little bench just there. It's a great spot to sit and have a picnic. I can't exactly say the same about this area now. Look at that. Would you want to have a picnic there? So, alright then, this is unfortunately the end of the railway. It ends just by Kirkslabby. Maybe you can see this monumental thing in the distance. And I believe this station is called Abbey Terminal. So, unfortunately, some of the flagstones are even being lifted up. So, either way, this is, unfortunately, the end of the railway. It's a shame because it means I can't get more content. But what I am going to do for you is show you a speeded up version of me running the route back. Just a quick side note, here we are at the collapsing weir, which has a newly built salmon bank. Look at that swan. Look at that swan, just standing on the pier minding its own business. Wish humans were like that. No, humans are never as cool as swans. So, yeah, I just wanted to show that. Look at that reflection, it's brilliant. Alright then, now time for the time lapse. I know I've already commented on how much cooler bird life is than humans, but look at those ducks. Minding their own business, not caring about the pandemic. Nah, ducks know what to do, humans don't. And with this one last sleeper, we come to the end of the Abbey Light Railway, 1974 to 2012. To leave you, I'm going to first show you a shot of old sleepers that were never collected, and then show you some then and now pictures of the internet. I will copyright the owners, so don't go after me and sue me £1 trillion, please. Pile of old sleepers. Hopefully you can see them here. Just at the other edge of the sheds, which are just through those brambles, and the platform, which is just there. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I just said, I'm going to show you some then and now pictures from the internet. Apart from the now pictures, those are taken by me.